US presidential politics and policy landscape in 2026. In 2026, the political atmosphere in the United States remains highly active and dynamic. Following the 2024 presidential election, the administration of Donald Trump has continued to shape national debates around immigration, economic policy, border security, and foreign relations. The administration has placed renewed focus on strengthening border control measures along the southern border. Immigration reforms have been a central issue, with new executive actions aimed at tightening asylum processes and increasing deportation efficiency. Supporters argue that these steps are necessary for national security and economic stability, while critics believe they may negatively impact immigrant communities and humanitarian obligations. In Congress, lawmakers are debating tax reforms and federal spending priorities. Discussions around infrastructure investment, particularly in transportation, energy, and broadband expansion, are ongoing. Bipartisan efforts are being made to modernize aging bridges, highways, and public transit systems. However, disagreements remain regarding budget allocations and federal deficits. Meanwhile, political campaigns for the 2026 midterm elections are already gaining momentum. Candidates across parties are focusing heavily on issues such as inflation, healthcare affordability, and public safety. 2. U.S. economy and inflation trends. The American economy in 2026 is showing mixed signals. Inflation, which surged during the early 2020s, has moderated compared to peak levels but remains a key concern for households. The Federal Reserve continues to monitor interest rates carefully to balance economic growth and price stability. Unemployment remains relatively low compared to historical averages, with strong hiring in technology, renewable energy, and healthcare sectors. However, some manufacturing industries face slowdowns due to global supply chain adjustments and automation trends. Major companies like Tesla and Apple continue to expand investments in artificial intelligence, robotics, and electric vehicle production. Tech hubs such as San Francisco and Austin remain centers of innovation, attracting startups and venture capital funding. Real estate markets have cooled slightly due to higher mortgage rates, making housing more accessible in some regions. However, affordability remains a challenge in major metropolitan areas. 3. Technology and artificial intelligence growth. Artificial intelligence continues to transform industries across the United States. From healthcare diagnostics to self-driving vehicles, AI integration has accelerated in 2026. Companies are competing to develop advanced generative AI tools for businesses and consumers. AI-powered automation is increasing productivity in logistics, retail, and customer service sectors. However, concerns about job displacement remain. Several states are implementing regulations to ensure ethical AI development. Lawmakers are discussing privacy protection laws to safeguard citizens' data from misuse. Universities across the country are also expanding AI research programs to maintain US leadership in technological innovation. Self-driving cars are being tested more widely in states like California and Texas. Public opinion is gradually shifting as safety records improve, but regulatory frameworks are still evolving.